Hey guys, Trevor here with Ecommerce Paradise, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about high-ticket dropshipping versus starting a digital marketing agency. It's a series of videos I'm doing where I compare high-ticket dropshipping to other online business models in an effort to help you guys understand the pros and cons of each and which one you should get started with. I do want to make a disclaimer though that this is more about the particular business models and who they're right for. So you kind of have to look at your own life and your situation and try to decide what kind of business model is right for you. And what I usually recommend is to write down sort of like how your ideal lifestyle would look, and from there you can decide what the best business model is for your ideal lifestyle and build a business around your ideal lifestyle, not the other way around. Because if you build your ideal lifestyle, or you build your lifestyle around your ideal business, it's going to be different, right? Your life is going to be run by your business. So in other words, focus on the life you want to live first and then build a business that works for that. So with that said, high-ticket dropshipping, obviously, great business model. It's evergreen. You have suppliers that make the products and you just market and sell those products. And you're basically a middleman. So it's just essentially retail, but you're selling expensive products, so you don't have to sell as many of them to make a good profit. And the products you're going to be selling are the same products that are going to be sold year after year after year. You don't have to constantly be looking for new products, and you don't have to constantly be trying new ads and stuff like that. And the ad funnels we use are also very evergreen as well. So they're targeting people that are in the market to buy those products instead of somebody who's just maybe interested in that sort of genre, and you're trying to sell them on an impulse decision. You're actually catching them right in the middle of their buying phase when they're looking to buy that product and closing them on that sale. So it's a great business model. Some of the cons, of course, is that you have to do all the customer service, you have to do processing of the orders, you have to do a lot of communication back and forth between suppliers and customers because you're a middleman, and that requires, a lot of phone calls and emails and stuff like that. But if you're willing to do that work, you have a nice solid home office, or you don't mind doing it from a coffee shop and stuff like that, then you'll do just fine. And it's a great model. It's location independent. You can travel the world and just do it from a laptop and a internet connection. So let's compare that to a digital marketing agency. Digital marketing agencies are pretty cool. Basically, it's a service-based company. And usually the way people start is by being a freelancer and actually doing certain services themselves for people. Like, let's just say you know how to do logo design. You could design logos for e-commerce businesses or local businesses and stuff like that. And if you get really good at logo design and you get to the level where you can teach it, you could hire other people to do it for you, teach them to do it just as well as you do. And if you can then sell your services through some sort of a website, either by quoting people and then doing like special custom quotes and then doing orders over the phone, or doing productized services, which means you basically create an e-commerce site and you sell a logo design package for like $50 or $100 or $500, and then you fulfill that. Then you have somebody else do the work for you and deliver to the client. That's basically what a digital marketing agency does. But the issues, of course, is it's a service-based company, so you're always going to be dealing with consumers and businesses that need the service done for them and done right the way they want it. So you're going to be dealing with lots of subjective nuances, people that are asking for certain things, maybe some people that don't know exactly what they want. You're going to have to get creative. You got to be really good at customer service. You got to be good at communication skills and stuff like that. And the digital marketing agency model also can be hard to do because you're dealing with people as your fulfillment. So instead of fulfilling a product, you're fulfilling a service, and that service, quality of the service depends on the quality of the people that are providing the service. So if you do it yourself really well, that's great, but what will make or break your marketing agency is how well you can hire people to do that work for you and deliver to your clients. And so depending on the work that you're doing, if it's something creative like logo design or something a little bit more basic just like data entry, whatever it happens to be, you have to make sure you're hiring good people to do it for you. And also you have to make sure that you set your processes down really well and that you make your packages really easy for people to understand. Because if you don't, then it can be quite confusing for you and the client, and you never really know when something's finished, and when you do, it can be kind of, less than perfect. And no business is perfect, but you really want to have everything laid out really well. The other thing that you might consider is with digital marketing agencies, the advertising methods are different to get clients. So you're gonna definitely be spending a lot of time on organic marketing to get clients. You don't want to rely on paid advertising to get clients for a marketing agency so much, because profit margins can be all over the place, and the exact data points, trying to figure out exactly what your ROI is on marketing spend is much more difficult with a marketing agency as opposed to a straight up e-commerce store. So you have to do a lot of marketing organically to get these leads. This includes YouTube videos, podcasting, and blogging, and influencer marketing, and doing content on other people's blogs and channels and stuff like that. So digital marketing agency is really cool. A lot of people, they might get started with one even though you don't have the skills, and you just start a marketing agency, you find other people that do have the skills, and you kind of do an arbitrage thing like that. And while that may work, it is also very hard to make it sustainable, because in essence you don't know exactly what you're doing. You're not the expert. If you are an expert at management of people and fulfilling requirements and stuff like that, then it might work out for you, but it can be quite difficult, and it's a long-term model, and it takes a lot of time to build, and a lot of times it's got a lot of roller coaster rides involved with it. So I've done digital marketing agencies, and I have one right now, and I provide done-for-you services for high-ticket dropshipping store owners, like building websites and building the entire business out, doing the traffic methods, all that stuff, and the marketing. And while it's good money, I don't necessarily like it, because it's a lot of work. You essentially are trading your time for money, because you're providing a service instead of a product. Now, when you have a good team fulfilling it for you and you productize the sales of it, you can automate a lot of things, and it can be quite lucrative, but still it takes a bit of time. What I really enjoy more is hooking up with suppliers that already have products made for me, so that all I have to do is market those products and sell them online, and then from there I just have them fulfill the orders for me, and when the product is delivered, boom, everything's done. I don't have to do any more work after the fact, and most of the marketing is automated through emails and social media, and of course the Google ads. So for me, it's a lot better model. It's a lot more automated. It's a lot more evergreen. However, if you are just getting started out with this kind of stuff, you have to take a look at yourself, and you have to take a look at your skill sets. If you aren't good at managing people, I would definitely recommend starting with high-ticket dropshipping and working on people management skills as time goes on, and maybe you can do a marketing agency later. If you're really good at managing people and you don't want to do all the BS that you normally have to deal with dropshipping, going back and forth all the time and stuff like that, then you could start with a marketing agency. Just understand that a marketing agency is kind of like dropshipping services in a sense, and services come with a lot of subjective creativity, nuances, things like that. So no matter what, you're going to have to learn some business communication skills. So you got to get really good at business communication in either business model, and you're going to have to learn how to manage people in both business models, because even with dropshipping, you scale your store, you're going to have to hire a lot of people. So both business models are great. However, I do recommend, if you're just getting started out with online marketing, try a dropshipping store first and go from there. Get some skills in marketing, get some skills in people communication and management and stuff like that, and then you can start a marketing agency later. But it's up to you. So take a look at your life and consider what business will work better for my ideal lifestyle, and go from there. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you want my free course on location independence and starting a high-ticket dropshipping store, along with a free niches list, go to ecommerceparadise.com/free course. In there, you'll get access to my location independence secrets, secrets to the millionaire mindset, things you need to know in order to succeed, and my high-ticket dropshipping blueprint. And thanks so much for watching and listening, guys. I appreciate it, and definitely subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.